All right, Ralph here, Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Toromboro. And today, we're going to talk about my top 10 Lattafas for the upcoming fall and winter seasons. Yeah, believe it or not, fall and winter are coming. Um, you wouldn't believe it because today I think it got to 90 and yesterday it got to 91. So, and it was rainy, damp, and just unbelievably nasty. But like a lot of you guys out there, I am eager, I am ready. I want to start rocking some of my fall stuff. Some of these are brand new, Latafas. Some of these are brand new to the collection. Some of these are old, or they've been around a minute, and they've stood the test of time. So let's do this. Stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, comment if you have experience with these scents. The first one I'm going to talk about is it's new to Lattafa and it's new to the collection. And this was one of my this one I was so liked it so much, so impressed, shocked, you name it, whatever. This just blew my mind at how good this is. I was just not expecting this to be so good. This is Dynasty. Let's talk about some accords here. The main accords are fresh, spicy, woody, smoky, citrus, herbal, powdery, musky, fruity, amber, and aromatic. The ratings are pretty high, 4.43 out of 5. The top notes on this are bergamot, ginger, raspberry, nutmeg, clary sage. Middle are rooibos tea, suede, and the base notes are cedarwood, cashmere, and amberwood. I'm not even gonna bother with looking up what the clone is or whatever because, like I've said before, to me these are their own thing. I don't care what they're cloning because I'm not gonna spend my money on some designer nonsense that is just gonna be crazy expensive. So I prefer these. From what I've heard, this is supposed to be an original, which awesome. But one of the reviewers was blown away by it, and I pulled the trigger, and I'm glad I did because I cannot wait to start rocking this thing. And this just smells so good. It, not to sound quirky or whatever, but to me, it's such a sophisticated smell. It's not some cheap smelling cologne like I'm sure you guys have seen out there. Lord knows I've bought me some blind buys that you can tell these are nasty. This is just unbelievably good. Into this honker, it's just very it looks like they made it with super awesome quality ingredients, and it's just unbelievable. Very sophisticated. It's unisex, but to me it leans masculine. But both men and women can pull this off. But I think to me it leans more masculine. You can just pick up the spicy and the woody and the smoky right off the bat. The citrus further down, so I guess that's why I haven't really worn it here lately because it's been warm. I just want to wait. Let it sit for a minute, let it get a little bit better. I'm sure it will. The next thing I'm going to talk about, it's been around forever. If you are new to Lattafa, which I don't think anybody is nowadays because Lattafa has become like a household name, this is one you need to check out. I remember when I bought this one a while back, and I was just immediately blown away. It's been sitting now for close to a year, and it's just gotten better. I am not lying. This is Sod Bourbon. Now the cores on this bad boy are vanilla, cacao, sweet, lavender, fresh spicy, aromatic, amber, warm spicy, powdery, and soft spicy. Ratings are 4.4 with over 1,800 votes. It says it was launched in 2025. I could have sworn it was, maybe I bought it in January, because I'm telling you, it's been sitting in my cabinet forever. But it's so good. The notes are lavender, Mirabelle, pink pepper. Middle notes are cacao, nutmeg, Havana. Base notes bourbon, vanilla, amber, and vetiver. If you're expecting to smell like a liquor note, you're not gonna get it, because when I bought it, I thought I was gonna get that, but I didn't. But I was not disappointed, because this thing just smells awesome, and with time, it will get better. Trust me. Oh man. Did I mention that it's powerful? I might have left that one out. Oh man. If you like that DNA, like liquid brewing, if you like that DNA, that citrusy with vanilla, sweet, you're gonna love this. When I first got it, it was almost heavier. It seemed like it was syrupy in a way. It was just a heavier scent. Now it's almost like, after sitting for almost a year, it got a little fresher, if that makes sense. See, like, I'm smelling this now, and God, I want to rock this tomorrow. I wish I could, but tomorrow's gonna be like another scorcher, and damn it, man, this is so good. That is so good. You need to get this one. If you don't have bourbon in your collection, Assad bourbon in your collection, you have got to get this. And I know it's cheap, it's not expensive. You got to get this. Trust me. Next, we are going to talk about the one that pretty much when you think of Lattafa, Camera pretty much put Lattafa on the map, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not mentioning Cameras because those are, in my opinion, the original Camera is a landmark. Of course, I'm going to be rocking that one on the fall and winter. I didn't bring it down here because it's obvious. I mean, come on. And then, of course, Dukan and Kahwa, of course, they kick ass. So I'm going to be rocking those. But again, I didn't bring them because that's, in my opinion, that's obvious. But this one also is a big one for Lattafa. I put him on the map big time. And I want to rock it. I'm ready to wear this thing. The original Assad. Let's talk about the main, of course, on this bad boy are amber, fresh spicy, vanilla, woody, warm spicy, sweet, tobacco, powdery, patchouli, balsamic. The ratings are 4.15 with over 10,000 votes. I should tell you something. This came out in 2021. I've had it for a couple of years now. I remember the first time I wore this. It was dangerous because it was so powerful. This smells awesome. It's a clone of Sauvage Elixir. Yeah, whatever. I have the original Sauvage, and honestly, I'm tired. I don't care for it. I really don't. I'm sure the Elixir, it's supposed to be this, like they reinvented the wheel. I could really care less. Man, this is just power. This is unbelievable. And again, it's been sitting for a while now in my cabinet, and it's gotten better. Yeah. That black pepper and tobacco, they're like, pow. So the pineapple, you really don't get that much of it, at least in my opinion. You get a little sweetness from it, but it kind of just balances it out, because I got some scents that are just all pepper and tobacco, and it's almost too overbearing. It's just, there's nothing more than that. It's just like, ugh. The pineapple, maybe the patchouli also kind of gives it a nice balance. It's just awesome. I know I'm preaching to the choir because everybody knows Assad. If you don't know Assad, something's wrong. All right, let's bring out another new one. This is new to Lattafa, and it's also new to the collection. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet, but I know, just based on this thing right here, that this thing is going to be awesome. This is Fire on Ice. The men, of course, on this one are woody, warm, spicy, sweet, rose, fruity, amber, cinnamon, mossy, earthy, and caramel. If that reminds you of those Killians, then you're not alone, because that's what they remind me of. The ratings are 4.23 with 117 votes. Top notes are cognac, raspberry, cinnamon, rose petals, moss, caramel, oak, myrrh, cedarwood, and ambroxan. And this is the one with the funky little ice cube looking detail in the bottom, which it's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I like the juice better. That's kind of weird, but you know what I mean. This is good. This is good, and I can tell this is gonna have some staying power. This is really good, man. See, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of, with the whole the tropical this and Pacific this and island that and swimming this. I'm tired. I want to start wearing these, and I know towards the end of winter, I'm gonna be like, I'm tired of these. I want to go to the fresh ones. That's just how it is. But oh my god, this is good. This is good. Like the cinnamon hits you good, and then that caramel, this good stuff, real good stuff. Let's talk about another one that's relatively new, and also new to the collection and new to Lattafa. I bought this at the beginning of the year, or maybe middle of the year. I knew that it was going to be one that I could sport then, so it's been sitting, and it's been driving me crazy because I keep seeing all these videos, people talking about it. I'm like, talk about Kael Fursan Untamed. Now let's talk about some of these notes. Amber, warm, spicy, aromatic, fresh, spicy, cinnamon, woody, caramel, citrus, lavender, and sweet. As you can tell, there's a lot of the same chords and notes and all of these. Of course, they're good for the fall and winter. The ratings are 4.38 with 261 votes. That's weird because when I posted my original video, it got 18 somewhat thousand views. Surprised. The top notes are cinnamon, cardamom, mandarin, nutmeg. Middle notes, caramel, lavender, clary sage, geranium, cypress. Base notes are amber, olibanum, libidum, cedarwood, labdanum, and vetiver. Yeah, it's a clone of some Versace, which I don't care because I only have one Versace, and you know what? It sucks. Which one is it? Eros Energy, I think it is. It's one of those that you spray it on. 2 hours later, you're like, what was I wearing? I don't remember because it's gone. It sucks. Sorry, but it is what it is. Great atomizer. Magnetic cap. So it's a nice little addition. Yeah, this is good. It's a lot brighter because of that mandarin. But that caramel and that amber is also there, but that mandarin is what gives you that pow. Man, this is so good. And I've said this before. Obviously, for Granica, it's not the Holy Grail because some of these, for example, this one right here, it says for women and men. No, this is total masculine. I mean, if you're a female, you want to rock this, by all means, go ahead. But you're going to smell like a dude. Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to call it like I see it. This is complete masculine. Fire and Ice. Dynasty. Yes. A female could rock it, and it's going to be better than this, than Kael Fursan. There's no way. That's male. Sorry. Now let's talk about one that's been around for a while. It came out it's been around 2 years. New to the collection. I love how it smells. And it's another one that I still haven't been able to wear. Talking about Yasur. Let's talk about some of these accords here. Aromatic, warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, fruity, lavender, tobacco, sweet, green, fresh, and citrus. Ratings are 4.48. Let's see. The top notes are apple, cardamom, bergamot, lavender, tobacco, geranium, tonka, leather, patchouli, whatever. I'm not crazy about a leather scent. Like when I did the review on King of Arabia. Oh my God, that was such a letdown. At least in my opinion, it was such a letdown. It was like taking a worn out leather belt and just smelling it. It was nasty. My wife did not like it, so nope, not for me. If my wife don't like it, I don't wear it. However, this smells really good. It's almost like, well, first of all, that apple is like pow. It's not like it, like ether, rather. It's not that type of green apple. This is really nice, and it's almost like the leather kind of balances it out between the sweetness, tobacco. It's almost like the leather just kind of balances, makes it. Mm. Man, this is good. So yeah, that's another one that I'm like, I want to rock it, but I just don't want to wear these when it's so hot outside. I really don't. It sucks. All right, the next one's been around for a minute. Came out in 2022. This one is unisex, but it can go more female. But I like the crap out of it. I bought it for my wife. She didn't care for it. I like the crap out of it, so I was kind of glad because I took it. This one, Nebras. I know they have the new elixir, but I don't know about that. At least for me, because it seems like it's going to be a very lactonic type scent. I have one that is very lactonic, and I know my wife hates it, and I'm still not sold on it. So I'm going to hold off on pulling the trigger on that one. The main accords on this one are vanilla, sweet, cacao, warm, spicy, amber, fruity, powdery. It's similar, walks the same line as the original Camera. Not as powerful, but it kind of walks the line. The top notes are red berries, mandarin orange. Mid notes are vanilla, cacao, rose. Base notes sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. This one smells really good, and it lasts. It's creamy. It feels syrupy. That vanilla is just bam, but the berry, it's like the first thing you detect, the red berry, and then almost immediately that vanilla, and I believe there's just a cacao. I'm guessing that's what it's almost creamy scent. Sugar. It's gotta be the sugar. It's like a burnt sugar. This is really good. This is really good. But again, that's another one that it's gonna have to wait till it gets cold. Wearing this now in the heat, not, at least not for me. Gotta wait. Sucks. All right, we got 3 more to go. Again, if you're agreed, disagree, if you have experience with these, please comment. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about this one. This one, I've talked about it before. The one, the only Art of Nature 2. Let's talk about some accords here. Warm, spicy, amber, citrus, vanilla, woody, aromatic, white floral, musky, powdery, fresh, spicy. Ratings are 4.64. The top notes on this bad boy are olibanum, mandarin, bergamot, apple. Middle notes are cardamom, orange blossom, and rose. Base notes vanilla, musk, ambroxan, guaiac wood, and cedarwood. You'd think I learned how to say these words the amount of times I've talked about this one. Now, yeah, this is supposed to be cloning Altair by, well, is it Altair or Arthair? I don't know, by Parfums de Marly. The other one, there's a good clone of Altair is Liquid Brun. I also have that one. In my opinion, they're both the same. I couldn't tell you which one is going to last the longest, because this one I know it's been around a minute. It came out last year. I got it about 6 months ago. So it's been, I wore it one day just around the house, just to, put my nose in it and determine that this is just awesome. But as far as longevity of that, I haven't been able to wear it because it's been so freaking hot. But it smells just utterly amazing. Man. Picture nebras without the red berries and a little bit more of that citrusy, and that's what you got. Oh my God, this is good. See, if the weather, let's say, if the high would be, let's say, for example, 75, 74, 73, whatever, low 70s, I would wear this because it's so good. I want to wear it, but damn it, I can't. If memory serves correctly, this is more citrusy than liquid brune. I could be wrong, but man, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Holy crap. Art of Arabia 2. Keep in mind that these are in no particular order as far as what I like better, what I like best. I like them all just as nice. But if I had to guess, out of all of these, the one that I have the most experience with, it would have to be Assad Bourbon and Nebras. Those two. Those I've worn in the I want to say late winter of 2020, 2025, and they were awesome, unbelievably awesome. Now they're better because they've just been sitting in the cabinet for the rest of the time. Here's another one that I bought and I still haven't been able to wear. This is Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. The main course on this bad boy are woody, vanilla, sweet, oud, and powdery. Ratings are 4.19 with over almost 5,000 votes. The top notes are woodsy notes, agarwood, oud, middle, sugar, and vanilla, base, agarwood, sandalwood, herbal notes. You can tell it's a lot of wood going on. Get it? Anyway, let's give this a hit. See what are we gonna work here. A lot of people compare this to something called By the Fireplace. I don't know. All I know is that this is pretty strong. Strong, woody scent. You know which one I forgot? I also forgot to bring. See, another honorable mention. It just popped in my head. Teriyaki Intense. That's just awesome. This one is, I don't think this one's for the faint of heart. I don't think this is one that the young kids can rock. This is more of a evening scent, not for kids. This is for men, for adults, or in the evening. Take your wife out, take the girlfriend, fiance, whatever. This is something you want to rock. This is nice. This is very nice. Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. And we got one more. And again, if you guys like these videos, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever, so we can get some of these numbers up. And but to me, most important. Let's start over. Most important is the comments. And the last one I'm going to talk about is Eternal Oud, the one with a cool tree-looking bottle. The main accords on this one are amber, vanilla, sweet, warm, spicy, powdery, and fruity. I've heard folks say that it smells amazing, but it doesn't last. I couldn't tell you because I haven't been able to wear it yet. The top notes are plum, grapefruit, heliotrope, orchid, benzoin, amber, vanilla, labdanum, tonka bean, and oud. And I'm here to tell you, it smells amazing. God, this smells so good. I know this is going to shine in the winter. It's basically very similar to this, but a lot sweeter. And also, see, I'm going to have to do a volume 2 because I just remembered the Badi Al Oud collection. I'm going to have to do a volume 2 or a sequel to this, so to say. But this is awesome. This is so good. That oud and the amber. I don't pick up a lot of that plum, which I'm glad because I do have a plum scent that I absolutely hate. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's plum leather. It literally smells like medicine. This is fantastic. That grapefruit. There's just something about that grapefruit, the amber, and that oud that just works so awesome together. I can't wait to wear that. Well, there you have it. My top 10 from Lattafa that I'm going to have more because as I'm doing this, I'm remembering, oh, wait a minute, what about this one? Holy shit, that's an awesome one. So I'm going to be doing a volume 2. Yeah. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, share, do your thing. But again, if you have experience with these that I haven't had a chance to wear them yet, comment, let me know what you think. So, until the next time, later.